find, and then trace no save file active. And what we need to do is I need to actually delete I need to set it to null. I need to actually delete our current thing. So first of all, let me do, it is called our file. I think it's our file.destroy. Delete? No, that's not it. I may have to go back. Let me go ahead and remove that underscore root. I think it might be our file dot clear. No, that's for movie clips. I don't know about deleting it for right now. I'll get to that in probably the next tutorial. I don't want to spend too much time on it. But with our load file, we already have it checked to see if the player name equals null. If it does, it'll trace no save file active, and it will equal null if that object doesn't even exist. So if the player name object doesn't exist, it'll say there's no save file active. So else trace saved character found with the name of, then we do plus our file dot data dot player name. And another thing to take note is how the hero is dot player name. What will happen is in our save file, whenever it says our data.a equals hero.a, that array is not technically a number. That array is a object. And so a right here, for instance, a.hero.player name would be that a. So it saves the a as the same thing exact, so it'll be our file.data.player name equals whatever we have it set to. So if we access the same exact variable, we're going to trace back the same exact variable. So if we go ahead and go to our topmost file and go load file and hit enter, say save character found with the name of Bender, which is what we saved as last time. So if next time we do, let's say, Overlord, save name, generate stats, hit continue, hit save. It says to save with a value of Overlord. We can exit, hit enter, and it says save character found with the name of Overlord. So what you can do is to resave all those variables back as each other. You essentially invert the operation that we did up here. So we would do for a and except that this time, instead of doing underscore global dot hero, we're gonna do our file dot data. Then like I said, we essentially invert it. Go underscore global dot hero a equals our file dot data a. And to make sure this works, we'll trace again, just like on our top, loaded loaded a. Can't find that. Close the brackets. The brackets are for aesthetic to help it make it easier to spot. With a value of, if I can spell, of plus, and we want to make sure we look at this one to make sure all these are being saved correctly. So we'll do underscore global dot hero a, then plus another bracket, close parentheses, semicolon. There we go. So now if we go back to our game and hit enter, and embarrassing goes to that. What am I missing? Oh, there we go. I forgot to put a plus after that A. Make sure our pluses are all there. Check our code. Now it's good. And did the thing where it didn't load the code. There we go. And for some reason, our file.data core global dot, well, let's see, it's trying to access our player name, but for some reason, our file.data a loaded a. So the first one it tried to load was player name, and it's underscore global dot hero a. You know what? It may be because we don't even have our object yet. So let's put load file after we create the new object. There we go. So we created loaded player name with value of overlord, attack with 5, 6, another 5, and magic of 5. So let's do some distinct variables. We'll call this one YouTube for shits and giggles. Save name, generate stats. Let's do one where there we go. That can be recognizable. An attack of 5, a defense of 9, a speed of 9, and a magic of 5. So if you hit continue, hit save, it says it's saved magic with value 5, player speed and defense of 9, an attack with 5, and a player name of YouTube. That's good. So now we can exit, re-enter. So it loaded our player name with a YouTube, correct. Our attack was 5, that's correct. Our defense was 9, our player speed was 9, and our magic was 5. So now we fully have a functional save system that can be used. Just remember, any function that uses a variable, for instance, how both save file and load file uses the, where is it? Underscore global dot hero object. You got to make sure that that function lays after the object has been created. So yeah, I know I promised combat in this one, but I promise in the next tutorial we'll get to combat. So this has been Bender, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next gaming tutorial.